Hey guys, it's not weird enough, and I'm sorry I haven't posted in a bit. But anyway, so today I was playing Roblox, and this person went up to me and they were like, hey, can you draw my avatar? And I said yes. And then a bit after, I got a few more requests, and then here we are with this video. The first person who asked kind of had a green crop top, a brown, a black actually, a black skirt, I think. I have no idea. I didn't really pay attention to their shoes, I just did custom, and some plants on their head, which looks kind of cool. At first I decided to go for realism, or at least semi-realism, and I think I did okay. I never really saw her eye color, but if I got to choose, I think it would be a sort of brown with golden flecks. I'm also going to take this time to apologize because I said I'd do it by the end of the week, but as you can see, it's been a few weeks later and I'm posting this after a while, so please forgive me for that. I decided to give some extra detail to the face. I don't even know what you call this sort of style. But anyway, super detailed eyebrows, a bit on the lips, blah, blah, blah. And I, again, almost forgot about the flowers, but luckily I remembered, which is good, so pat on the back. And otherwise, I think the drawing itself turned out pretty great. Tell me what you think in the comments. For the next avatar I drew, I had what I think was a very cool concept where, since they have no face, I made their hand have a tattoo over where their eye is supposed to be with an eye, and I thought that was kind of cool. So I never really showed this in my prior videos, but I like to use colored lines, and sometimes that's just really hard. For this person, I decided not to do colored lines. Oh, also, random question, but what are you guys going to be for Halloween? I'm going to be a sort of, what do you call it? A steampunk mad scientist with a black trench coat. Also, I forgot to say this, but I think this person's avatar is like really, really cool because it's got this edgy and muted color sort of thing while also looking just, well, cool. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already noticed, but I use a bunch of different clips of audio for my videos and put them together because I can't exactly talk this much straight without breathing or making it sound weird, and I don't know how to edit things out. So if anybody has any tips on that, that would be highly appreciated. Back to the coloring, I decided to use a paint bucket on the lines, and it looks a lot better now than just plain black. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you look at the avatar, you'll see a tiny little tattoo, so I decided to embrace that and add more tattoos on her to make her look a little cooler. Have you guys ever made a drawing and then you just spam it with airbrush and then you totally ruin it? This one I think the airbrush helped me in the case, but sometimes it doesn't help at all. And then here is my drawing. I hope you guys like it. So the next person is probably one of my favorites because theirs is very colorful and it's got this cool color palette and everything. And you can't exactly see their face, but they have a little band-aid on their nose. You actually can't really see much but the side. Also, I'm going to go get a mic soon, so prepare for hopefully better audio. I also thought that since they're doing Halloween theme that they'd be holding a pumpkin. And I think that would kind of fit the entire sort of, this is Halloween. For this avatar, I'm going to go a little more on the anime side because I think that would suit their character a lot better than realism. I decided to give them a brown line art, so that'll go a little better with the warm color palette. I also decided to add a little bit of extra face paint on his cheeks to get it in more festive mood. It's not exactly Halloween face paint, but it's still face paint, and I think it looks good. You know that thing where they make the outlines a lot, like, more thick than the inner outlines? I've decided to do that and make it more kind of poppy. I also think I should make their color theme very festive and, pop out. Lots of orange, maybe some green to contrast, and make it kind of pretty like that. It kind of reminds me of this one manga I saw called Toilet Bound. He reminds me of, I think their name's Hanako-san. I can't exactly pronounce it correctly. I do really, really, really like how this person is turning out. I don't usually like to use black pupils because for some reason they just don't look very good with the characters that I'm drawing usually, so yeah. I also realized I shaped the face weird, but I fixed it and made it look a little better. The stripes were hard but a little fun to do too, and then I did the socks the same, and then I colored the pumpkin. And in all, I think this person looks very, very good. I made a very wonky hand, but I think I fixed that all up, but hopefully you guys can ignore that. I do really like the style I did this in, and I want to try this style again. Another thing I had a bit of trouble with was the background. I didn't know exactly what to do. I'm still not very happy with it, but I'm very happy with how I drew the character, so I guess that makes up for that. Anywho, here's the finished character. Okay guys, last one. So we have this demon guy that I drew, and sadly the rest of the clip hasn't been saved except for the end where I'm drawing the background. But anyway, it kind of turned from this to this, which I think is kind of cool, and I really, really liked how I did the pencil shading and stuff. But anyway, yeah, this is the Lucifer demon guy, and I think it looks really, really cool, especially with the ominous little one-eye thing. Anywho, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe. See ya!